I've struggled with journaling for some time. Like I started journaling around 1 year ago, but I did it totally like in the wrong manner, and that's why I got no results from it. And it's pretty annoying to do something for so long, like every day for so long, and in the end not getting any results from it. But I wasn't doing it correctly. Like I still remember last summer I was like watching uh, how to journal like Marcus Aurelius videos, and I would watch them. And at the time, I really thought I was journaling correctly, but I really, over the last year, I really got no benefits from journaling. It's just recently, I would say this week, that I really discovered what the correct way to journal is. And for some people, it may be obvious. Some people may have already known how to journal, but I think if you clicked on this video, then you didn't already know how to journal correctly. That's what I'm going to try to do in this video, teach you how to journal. And right away, probably some people are going to think that journey is for like pussies or emotional men, but no, quite the contrary. A lot of like strong men from the past had some type of journaling practice. Like if you think from some really strong masculine leaders from the past, they all had some type of journaling practice. You see people like Marcus Aurelius, smart men that revolutionized the world. All of them had some type of journaling practice. So it clearly has some insane benefits. Can clearly change your life if you do it correctly, at least. And the journey is not for emotional people. It's for emotional people, but it helps you to become less emotional. Don't think that it's only for people that struggle with some, like, I don't know, trauma or something. No, it definitely can help with trauma. But even if you don't have trauma, it can seriously help you to improve your emotional control, become more like aware of your thoughts, become in general more like like have a clearer mind in general. So the first thing you need to be able to journal correctly is to be aware of your thoughts, be aware of the things you think about pretty frequently, be aware of recurring thoughts, because that's what you want to really write about. Maybe something happened in your life, or you did something that you were proud of or not disappointed, or like not proud of. Something happened in your life that made you sad or happy. Just something that made you feel something and that you think about pretty often. It doesn't have to be insanely often, but something that happened in your life that you've been thinking about regularly. And then you just find it like, firstly, write it down on paper. No phone, no computer. Like I know a lot of people are gonna think, oh, okay, I can do it on my phone or my PC. No, it's not the same experience. Write it down on paper if you really want to get the results from it. Like people want to do everything on technology nowadays. No, just for once. I know you haven't written anything in the since you left the education system, but just find a piece of paper, find a pen, and write. It's like just so much more beneficial to do it on paper than do it on PC. I tried to do it on PC and it wasn't close to wasn't even close. The difference was insane. Because when you write it on paper, at least you're writing at around the same pace as the speed at which like your thoughts come, you know. But when you write it on like PC, you're writing it so fast that sometimes you write even faster than you don't even have time to think because writing so fast. And also just it just feels so it just feels, how can I explain it? It just feels totally differently. Just don't do it on your phone, don't do it on a PC. Just take a piece of paper, take a pen, and write. And firstly, First, you first have to know what you're going to journal about. I think it's obvious, but just write down the title. So find something that sounds a little bit badass, something that sounds really cool, and write as a title. Something that has to do with what you're going to journal about, and then just write a date. Like what day is it? Just write down not like beside the title, and then you start writing. But really importantly, the mistake I was making is that the mistake I was making is that I was writing about things that I already knew. Don't write about things that you already know. At least don't go into details about things that you already know. Focus more on writing about like something is writing about something that you're not sure of. Like you can quickly write about what happened, say what happened and everything, but then you shouldn't waste so much time going into details about what happened and all those things. Really focus on asking yourself questions. Like write about how you felt when that particular thing happened. How you feel about it now, and really go into details. What did you do wrong in that moment? Like it's the best moment to be honest with yourself and to really. The goal here is to obtain more clarity, to gain more knowledge. So you shouldn't go into details about things you already know. Don't say, "Oh yeah, today I did this and this and this and this." No, you already know all that. The goal is to obtain more information, get more clarity, so that the next time something similar happens, if you made a mistake, for example, next time something similar happens, you know what you can do differently. Kind of talk to yourself as if, yeah, write it down, write as if you were talking to yourself, as if you're your own therapist. But still use like I. Don't write you or something like that. But still write I, my, all those things. But kind of write as if you were talking to yourself, you know. And it may sound cringe to some people, but that's really how you get the most benefits from journaling. So yeah, like I said, don't go into details uh, about some things that you already know. The goal is to obtain more information, obtain more clarity. Come out of this like at the end of every journal session, you should feel more aware, more clear. You should have more clearer mind. You should feel as if you know something new that you didn't know about yourself and about how you think. And yeah, fourth thing is just ask yourself multiple questions. Ask yourself some questions and answer them. And yeah, like I said again, don't ask yourself some questions when you are already sure of the answer. Ask yourself some open questions. You don't have to answer with an affirmative answer. You can be. It's better when you ask yourself questions about things that you're not sure of. Things that you're trying to know more about. Ask yourself questions like, why do I feel like this? What did I do wrong in the situations? What could I have done better? How did this person feel when he did this? All those things. And it's not useless to ask yourself questions. Just if you really ask yourself questions about things that you're not sure of, I'm sure it can help. And keep an open mind. Stay open minded. Know that there are multiple opportunities, multiple like. Stay humble when you're writing it. Don't be arrogant. Like it's the best moment. No one's gonna read it. Write on paper as if you were like knowing that no one is going to read it. It's not as if you were writing a book right now. So stay humble. It's the best moment to just accept the flaws and be brutally honest with yourself. If you fucked up, then just say it. Don't lie to yourself. Don't try to boost your ego. No. Like it's generally it's the best moment to crush your ego, to destroy your ego. But you're doing it to really find flaws, find ways to improve yourself, so that you can do better next time. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. Don't run from discomfort. Chase it.